Even though rent and mortgage costs continue to rise in Columbia, people continue to move here. And with an unemployment rate below the national average, they continue to find jobs.
Right now there's 6,000 open jobs out there, and there's 3,000 people who are in the employment bucket to actually be placed in those jobs. So we have to keep attracting a larger population.
Lisa Buchanan and Lily White Boyd work at the Columbia Chamber of Commerce. When we ask the question whether the cost of Columbia is worth it, Boyd says there are attractive aspects of the city you can't put a price on.
It certainly seems that once they live in Columbia, kind of once they feel the culture of Columbia and feel like this is home, we're able to keep people here in Columbia, which is what adds to that growth.
Growth not only in population, but in retail and business. Places like the shops at Stadium on the west side of Columbia here are seeing a revitalization. A new Home Goods opened here last month, and a Trader Joe's is on the way. Now, stores like these that sell day-to-day items will reflect inflation. It's down from highs in 2022 of over 9%, but it remains around 3%, which is still above pre-pandemic levels. Economist Joseph Haslag says people consider a wide array of factors when they determine what's affordable for them and make the best decisions for themselves.
And I kind of have an idea of what it costs for a house and groceries and all of those things that are there. And I'm also taking into account what my tax burden would be associated with these things. What's challenging is how complicated our people are and how extraordinarily clever they are in making their decisions, and how complicated the interactions are of a bunch of people making decisions simultaneously.
Even some people who plan and budget responsibly can be susceptible to financial collapse because they don't have the same resources as others, making them more vulnerable to even the smallest financial change. Rebecca Buchholz works with people like this every day at Love Columbia.
There's a paradox going on here. So like just this catch-22 of like the smallest little hiccup in the smallest little life bump will really cause a lot to be jeopardized for our clients.
Love Columbia has resources to help people build credit, educate first-time homeowners, and assist people with rent. People like Doris D-Reich, whose rent is going up to a price she can't afford.
That's why I went to Love Columbia to see if they would help me supplement some of it. Not all of it, they don't have to do it all, but part of it.
So she can stay in a place she's perfectly content with.
And I would like to live here until I die. I'd be right here. I'd stay right here. You'd see the ambulance take me out and take me to the funeral home.
You can find resources for rental assistance and homeownership programs, as well as resources for first-time homeowners on KOMU.com.